Mark Saxton is still in disbelief.
I don't see how nobody can be okay after this.
On Friday night, he was working the forklift, one of 110 employees on the evening shift at the Mayfield Consumer Products Candle Factory, when, in a matter of seconds, a tornado brought the building to the ground. Chilling video, shot in darkness by another worker, shows a harrowing scene after it fell.
Somebody please send us some help. We are trapped.
Rescuers pulled Mark out of the rubble, but he lost family and friends inside.
People were screaming, "Mark, help." I couldn't even get to him.
Autumn Kirks and her boyfriend Joe Ward were working inside too. She was able to escape.
I had a savior. I don't know who it was, but he lifted a concrete wall off me.
But Joe tragically didn't make it. We spoke to her when Joe was still among the missing.
He was within 10 feet of me in that hallway.
The couple started at the factory just a few weeks ago, working to save for a house. Together they have 8 kids.
I'm so sorry.
Trying to be strong for them that's the only thing keeping me going right now is my kids.
Denise Cunningham's 21-year-old son Devin was also working that night. She called him immediately when the tornado hit. He was alive, but trapped.
I called him and a girl answered the phone and all you could hear is screams for asking for help. And my son couldn't get on the phone because he's trapped between those 2 walls. And they're all screaming for help. All she could tell me was that my son told me that he loved me, that he didn't think he was going to make it.
That coworker stayed with Devin until rescuers appeared.
She was down there holding his hand and trying to keep him conscious, and they opened up the hole, they got everybody out, and she thought they were going to grab him too, and then they just left him.
Late Sunday, Denise learned Devin was gone. Given the weather warnings, she thinks no one should have been inside the factory that night.
They knew it was coming. I am more than angry. I think that they should be held accountable for everything that has happened to these families, for my son.
The factory's owner telling me the historic storm was just too fast and too unpredictable.
If you knew the weather was coming, was there any thought to maybe suspending production?
If we believe that we could do anything differently, in hindsight, of course, I think all of us would do something differently. It's such a gamble to say leave, because the last thing you do, it says don't get in your car. That's what experts say. And
now he says they're focused on employees and supporting the loved ones of those lost.
Every ounce of me and my family and our executive team are thinking about the families that right now are not waking up as fortunate as you and I. And that's where all of our focus is.
The grief of those families is almost too much to bear. Kate, talk to me, though, about the factory. It was so busy that night, overnight, despite all those warnings. How come?
Well, it was their second shift, and it was their usual second shift, but obviously the holidays are coming, and I can tell you this is a high-end, they make high-end candles for places that we know, Hoda, like Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works, and Costco. And so at this time of year, they had been hiring a lot, and with COVID, they'd been really seeking out workers, like a lot of companies have been. A lot of the workers were seasonal, though, and they were there just trying to make extra money before the holidays, Hoda.
All right, Kate Snow for us there. Kate, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.